All right, hey everyone. So this video is to go over recording in Zoom and sharing and all of that. And I'll go through a couple ways that you can share it. Um, so let's start with actually before we even do one, let's just see if you've got it set so that it'll happen automatically. Go to your preferences here in Zoom. Um, Go to General. View more settings. We've talked about that before. That's where all of the settings are. Um, you go, that's going to open up your browser. Let me move it over here for you. Um, there we go. I'm just going to close this because it'll keep hovering. Um, okay, so we got our browser settings here. There's a lot. We've already gone through on all of that right there. We're just going to focus on recording. Click on recording. Um, so just because of our account, we can't really upload with if you got the higher up version, we could automatically record them to the cloud. We don't have that. So what this means is, yes, check that. So that just means that any of us can record it. It'll go to our computer, and also disallow participants. Um, that's what this one means right here. Participants can record them to their computers, which is fine. But you could just say, hey, I'm recording them all, so you don't need to. It's up to you. Right here, just check this off so that they automatically record everything. The considerations include if you're doing a confidential meeting, why would you want to record that? Well, maybe you want to go back and check your notes, or make a transcription, or get a direct quote, or something like that. There are a lot of reasons why I'd want to record just simple one-on-one sessions with students. But then otherwise, it's easy just to always have every time you do a class meeting, it'll record. Um, but also, what's important to understand is that because they're recording to your computer, you are the only one who can share them. Okay, so even if you record everything, maybe some stuff you don't want to share, of course, like confidential meetings, it will only get shared if you want to share it. Okay, um, or even if you're uploading it to the cloud automatically, that means it's in Christchurch's Google, which I mean that they should be able to. I imagine Christchurch has ownership over all these things anyway, so it really doesn't matter if you want to keep recording everything. No one's going to see it unless you share it, or it's in the cloud and someone wants to dig into your cloud and go view it, but they would have the rights to do that. So got that set now. Um, so let's go now back here. Go back to our preferences. Okay, so this is very important. Go to recording, and this is where you set where it will happen. I think this is the default. That's a little ambiguous, or that's a little hidden. What I would really recommend is you just make a new folder on the desktop. Um, Call it Zoom Recordings. There. And then I'm going to set this, choose a new location, and I'm just going to put Desktop Zoom Recordings. Choose. Boom. So anytime I record any video, it's going to make an automatic folder and put it in that folder right here. And then I can upload it later. So let's just go ahead and do that whole process right now so you can see that happening. Let's check these settings real quick. Oh, you could do that. So if you check that box, instead of automatically putting it in this folder, it'll ask you each time, where do you want to put it? And you could select that folder or something else. Timestamp, I like having that. Yep, okay. So I'm going to close out. And let's go ahead and do new meeting. Great. As you can see, it's automatically recording. There's my timestamp up there. Everything's going well. This is long enough, I think. So, yeah, we've finished up class. I'm hitting end meeting. It'll automatically do this converting. Yep. Now, keep in mind, if you close Zoom right away, it'll stop that process and then continue it when you start Zoom back up. So you kind of need to leave Zoom open for a while so that it does that. Okay, there we go. Now, automatically in that folder, it's got, I think this is just, this is audio only. And then I guess that's just code. And then here's the actual video itself. If you hit spacebar, we'll see. Whew, my MacBook Air is running right now. Yep, great. Like it's the video is muted, so that's why we can't hear me. But there we go. But that's a little trick if you don't know that one. Hit your space bar. There's a quick view of anything. Um, cool. So I've got it there. How do I get it to other people? So let's, you got a couple ways. I'm going to first show you probably the easiest, and that's just to put it in your Google Drive. So here's my Google Drive. Let's make a new folder and just call it Zoom Recordings. Oops, recordings. Oh my goodness, recordings. Great. Great. Now, this is very simple, okay? I'm in my folder. Let's rename that. Ooh. Okay, oops. Monday night meeting. I'm just going to click and drag here. And boom, there it is. Click on that sucker. There's your link. Turn that link sharing on. Anyone with Christchurch can view it, copy that link, share it. Or what if you just automatically put them all in this folder and share the folder link? Do that as well. Okay, so that link right there, that'll share the folder, and then people can just, students can just bookmark that folder and get access to all of them. So you don't have to share individual ones. Just say, hey, anytime you miss class, just go to that link that has all of our recordings in it. Boom. Okay, that's one way. Another option is you go to YouTube and click create a video, upload video. Now the only reason I'm suggesting this also, I mean I do it a lot, but also this may come up with students having things, you know, firewalled in other countries. I don't know. Maybe Google Drive doesn't work. Maybe YouTube does work. I'm just going to click and drag that video into here. Now it's going to throw it up to YouTube, and I'll show you a very important thing. This is how I share most of our videos for our class. No, it's not made for kids. Age restrictions, but no, don't restrict it to viewers 18 and over. Next, next, and then for visibility, set to unlisted. That means no one can find it. Okay, no one can search for it and find it. It doesn't pop up in your YouTube account. Only people with the link can see it. And that's how I usually share things. I'll copy that link. That's the link to it right there. Hit save. It'll finish processing the video. And there you go. Now I can share that link and people can go watch that class meeting. Okay. See, so I've shared some of our other class stuff in public, so students, so their families can watch and other people can watch. Okay, so that all is a really handy way to do it. I'm going to show you one other kind of trick for those of you who have Google Drive, like you see over here on my desktop right there. Google Drive synced to your computer. So if you see up in the top menu bar, you should have a Google, yep, I've got my Google thing up here. What is it? Google icon, Google Drive icon. That means I've got my Google Drive synced to my computer. And this is actually very handy, because what that means is that I could make a folder such that, let me get rid of this, I don't need this. Oh, actually, no, I need to mention that later. What this means is I can go ahead and let's just do this. Make a folder in my Google Drive, okay, but it's through my, it's through your MacBook though, so it'll automatically upload. So it does it without even you have to worry about it. Like it'll just automatically upload to your Google Drive. So you click on your My Drive. I'm gonna hit this little thing, new folder, Zoom Recordings. Did I spell that right? I think. Cool. It's there. Now let's go back to our preferences and just change these. Instead of saving to that desktop folder, choose a new location, and let's just save it to our Google Drive, but I'm going to put it in that folder. What this means is, unlike my desktop folder, every time I finish a video here, it will automatically upload it to my Google Drive in the cloud. Okay, so here I am, it's class, yay. As always, I have the touch up my appearance box checked. And I'm gonna hit end meeting. Yes. Let that finish. So again, basically this saves a couple steps for us versus the first method I showed you. Because now it's already uploading to Google Drive. Look at those little things, the little cloud symbol. It's already uploading. Shouldn't take long. That was a very short video. All right. That's that. It's in the cloud. Now again, maybe you just want to share that folder with your students. You right click on it, copy a link to clipboard, share with Google Drive, open Google Drive, share with Google Drive. So what that means is now it's in your account Google Drive automatically, or you could just share the video itself like that. Let's go to the interface that we're used to in Google Drive. Let me find my do a new one, Drive. Okay. So what that means is here back in my Google Drive, it automatically is here. Everything I just did on the desktop is, see, there it is right there. Zoom recordings. And then it's the MP4 file right there. I'll just rename that. Monday night class, we'll call it. And there you go. It automatically uploaded. I can get that link right here. Ooh. Copy it, share it, or as before, what if we just put all of the recordings right into this folder, right? And then share that link, right? And then students can just bookmark that page and then just access all the videos at once, and I can just label them. I mean, that really didn't take long, right? As long as you have it set, if your Google Drive is connected, synced with your Mac, and then just it automatically uploads it to the cloud, and you could just share that. I mean, really, so right there, if we use that approach, it would just let's put that back in there. Yeah. So what that means is, what I've done is every single Google Zoom recording session would just automatically plop in here. Now, do you want to share all of them? Probably not, especially if you're having one-to-one meetings that are not for everybody. So what it might be better to do then is have that folder, have a different folder where they automatically upload, and then you just click and drag manually this, so we would select move just the video file, just the ones you want to share, move to some folder, some folder in my drive, like somewhere in there, right? So now I've just moved it so that anyone in there can watch it. A lot of options. Please just let me know. Send out a question. I'd love to help you out. I know I went through a lot with the extra Google Drive stuff, but again, you do have a lot of options of ways to share these things. I think I would encourage someone. How about that? I would encourage someone to go talk to people in the communications who utilize Vimeo. I mean, I believe I would imagine we have a robust situation set up with Vimeo. Maybe you want to make a Vimeo folder and everything shares through Vimeo. That could happen. It's up to you to go find that out and see if that's a thing and what that would look like. So again, please reach out to me if you have any questions. I will be happy to help. And otherwise, I hope this video is really helpful. Thanks.